This is going to be another video with me talking a lot, so it seems a good time to point out that there is an outline in the notes section of the class with information on all of the lists of things that I'm giving you. Today I want to talk about bingo. If you've ever played bingo, you know the joy of a free space. By this I mean items that are just kind of a gimme. We already talked a little bit about expired items. That has to do with food, medication, makeup, even some beauty products, and that should be a simple way to get rid of a bunch of stuff. Redundancy. Now, this could be a little more tricky. Items that serve the same purpose. The kitchen is notorious for this. Do you have a cake pop maker? Really? Move more towards keeping things that serve multiple functions versus a single very specific function. This can really decrease the amount of your kitchen cabinets that you need. Any opportunity that you have to consolidate 2 or 3 packages into one, go ahead and do it. It all counts at this stage because everything that we get rid of makes us feel a little more successful. Next we come to using up. What do you have that you can finish up and then be done with? Small containers of things, trial sizes, stuff with just a little bit left, your liquor cabinet, items that you can use up. Again, it all counts. Maybe have a specific place where you put items that you want to finish using. That way it's in front of you and you remember to utilize that first. Stuff you hate. Maybe you feel like you should keep it because it was a gift, or because it has some ridiculous sentimental value, or maybe just because you've had it pretty much your entire life. Don't keep guilt over things. If you don't like it, get rid of it. If Aunt Selma asks where it is next time she comes over, make something up or just redirect the question. Do not keep stuff that you don't like. Something that we discussed in our closet segment. If it doesn't fit, let it go. Don't keep things around just because they might fit, or because they sort of fit, or because they used to fit. Get rid of it. Just in case items. This one can be really hard, especially if you, like me, were raised not to waste things. It's difficult to get rid of things that you worry you might need. But I don't want you to end up like the friend of my dad's who had a storage shed full of nuts and bolts and screws. How much money did he spend over the years to store those items? And then he didn't end up using all of them anyway. Particularly for items that are easy to replace, do not fall for the just in case justification. I can't remember using it. Sometimes this is really a whole lot easier if you've moved recently. So the last house that I lived in, I lived there for 2 years. There were some items that I knew for a fact I had not used since I'd moved in. That gave me really good perspective on, will I use this in the future? If I haven't used it in 2 years, I probably won't. A good mind trick for getting rid of just in case items and for getting rid of things you can't remember using is to take a quick second to research how simple it would be to replace it. I had a blender that I knew that I hadn't used in 2 years, but it was really nice and I really liked it, and I used to use a blender a lot. I took just a second to research and realized that I could get a small single-use blender for $20-25 on Amazon, have it delivered to my house in a couple days if I needed it. That gave me the power to go ahead and get rid of the one that I had. So now, walk around your house, find some free space items. Ideally, 6 or 8 free space items. That shouldn't actually be that hard once you get to looking around. Go do it, find some stuff to get rid of.